What are you doing? Oh, Sam. So Sam is telling us a story here. And I don't think he realizes that we're like on camera. And I didn't really want to edit this out.
He's being extremely animated about it. If nothing else, I will give him that.
I think he's telling a story about someone in his league who came over while he was shooting to look down on a shot while he was shooting it like that. Oh, Sam's a project manager. That's why.
He's used to fudging timelines for everybody. He's a project manager. Yeah. Right.
It's the Bully Sam League.
Sorry, Sam.
Hey friends, Adam and Trevor here for the finals, or almost the finals of the BS League. Trevor, welcome once again. Say hi to everyone.
Howdy, everyone. My pleasure to be here. Looking forward to some great BS. Cool.
Great.
Yes, great. yes.
For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, we have, I have something called the BS League. I will put a link to the playlist up above. This, we had 5 people. We had 10 round robin matches that determined who was going to the finals. Sam automatically went into the finals. Then we had 3 of us that were tied. So we did 3 tiebreaker matches to determine who is in the play-in match. In those tiebreaker matches, I took essentially second place. Matt K took third place. Pete was eliminated. And now we are doing the play-in match to see who plays Sam for the finals. Did I get all that right? I think I got all that right.
I seem to remember that sounds correct. Yes.
It's been a while now. You guys haven't. Trevor and I did these videos a few weeks ago, and they're still in the YouTube pipeline of being posted because I was in Florida for a while. By the way, stay tuned for International Open matches from Florida that Trevor and I will do at some point. I can guarantee you I have more than one, but I will not say how many I have or how I did. For those of you who haven't seen my Facebook and don't know, you know what? This is the Basement Shooters Billiard Special Blatant Shenanigans League. This is not the International Open. So we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
All right.
Let's get to see who gets to beat Sam. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, the Beat Sam League. That's brilliant.
Yes.
That's brilliant. I was gonna go with Blind Squirrels, but Beat Sam is much better.
Yeah.
All right, so rules here. We are legging for the break. The winner of the leg gets to choose, first gets to break and then gets to choose what game we're playing. I waited a long time on
I was going to say, if somebody wanted to be a little fidgety, they could make you re-lag that because you waited a long time for that.
I waited a really long time for that, but there's no leg that waits too long for, that's great, for 10 ball.
Yeah.
Nice start by.
And yeah, Karma says, I got you, Matt. It's okay.
Right. At the time of this recording, or of the time of the tournament, I was a 626 Fargo. Matt was a 575. We are giving 1 game spot for every 50 points. So I'm giving Matt 1 game spot. We are doing a race to 5. The winner is going to play Sam.
Yes, and it's a race to 5 because you chose 10 ball.
Yes.
As you vowed at the beginning of the league that every time you won the leg, you would play 10 ball.
Look at that. That's brutal.
Ugh,
it's the brutal
yucky.
Spin League.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
the Bricked Shots League. That's a good one.
Bricked Shots. Yes.
Bot Strategy Bad Shape League. Although he's gonna leave me sucked up on this 5 ball. Oh no, he isn't. Okay. He wanted to not hit the 6, but this is still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
What you were saying before, if it's 8 ball or 10 ball, it is a race to 5.
Race to 5.
If it's 9 ball, it's a race to 6. Just because 9 ball tends to go quicker. There's slop involved in 9 ball, or however you want to put it.
Yep.
There
was really no way he was going to leave you entirely locked up there, but he probably wasn't going to leave you much of a shot anyways. So
I would have been better giving him ball in hand than breaking the 5 away from this.
Yes, yeah. Well, you would have been better trying to kick at it from the top rail or something other than that, because this is about the worst outcome where you opened it up and left him a shot.
I was pretty sure I was going to hit the 5, but I didn't think I would hit it solid and just stop the cue ball. I thought it was going to come like up here. In which case I give him just a longer shot at the same thing. Maybe the 5 would have stayed in line, or I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, you were pulling out your Tweety bird there. I think I thought a pussycat.
Yeah. That's I can't say that's exactly what I was thinking, but it's close.
It's close. Okay. Well, see, I got you. And for those who don't know, we're old.
Right? It's funny because I have 2 official pool students now, and I ask them how old they are just out of curiosity, but also just see what kind of references I can use that they'll understand.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Matt has no issues here in this rack, which
I was going to say he's not road map, but awful close. Shoot this in, roll it forward a tiny bit, get fairly square on the 7, shoot it in, 8 in the side, roll that forward, 9 in the corner, stop shot, 10 in the other corner. That's
this recap brought to you by Sundrop.
and Buc-ee's.
And Buc-ee's, yeah. Hey, I went to my first Buc-ee's.
Oh, did you?
We tried to go on a Sunday at about 3 p.m. By the way, do not recommend.
No, that would be false. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, and then we went Monday at about 12:30. Now it was Thanksgiving week, so that was probably a much busier day than normal. But they said it's busy all the time. But I do recommend the sliced brisket over the chopped brisket sandwich.
I would agree. The sliced is better than the chopped, and if you can catch them making them and ask, get one that has less sauce in it. Personal preference is less barbecue sauce.
The chopped seemed to have a lot of sauce. The sliced didn't, but the sliced also sat in a cooler and or refrigerator for 3 days before I ate it.
Okay.
So if I die tomorrow, I will try to get these videos out for you, my faithful viewers.
Oh, that's perfect.
Boo! I mean, Matt's up to nothing.
Matt taking immediate advantage of that. Good. It was a good out, but yeah. And he's gonna Oh boy, yeah.
Everything just was like head to the side pockets now.
Yes. Wow. This rack. This is one of the messier 10-ball breaks that I have seen in a fair bit. Like there's clusters everywhere, and not dead against each other, but enough to make everything difficult.
It's funny because he didn't hit the brake bad. It was a great break.
No,
everything came out and back and up and down, and
it just came all back together. Yeah, I actually think that's a pretty intelligent push of moving the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Makes it harder because the one I was drawing a line here. The one does go, but can you get in here and out and back? Absolutely not.
No.
We are running a 30-second shot clock.
Probably.
What was that?
I said, is Adam going to try it? Probably.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is that. I may try to go around here, and here. Or,
well,
why don't we start? Last game, I didn't give him ball in hand, but I gave him a better position. This time, I'm just going to give up and give him ball in hand.
You know, as we were discussing before, with any shot that you play, there is one constant option, and that is to miss.
It's just completely miss.
Always miss. Yeah.
So I was trying to hit that thin enough to miss it, but also go around and get safe.
Yep.
And I did miss it. I mean, miss in the pocket, not miss the ball.
Yes.
Oh boy. Hey, for those of you who have not subscribed to the channel is really blown up. As of today, I was at 1,570 subscribers.
Nice. Good. Glad to hear that.
I was at 200, and my goal for the end of the year was 500. And it didn't look like that was going to happen. And then between my shooting system video, which I'll put a link up to, and my Let's Play 8-ball Every Shot Explained video, which I'll put a link up to after YouTube lets me. That one has 27,000 views, by the way, part 1.
Nice. Awesome.
Shooting system has like 7,300 or whatever. Matt's just going to run out everything here.
Yep.
After those 2 videos, I got to 1,200 subscribers, and I'm like, well, maybe my goal for the end of the year will be 1,500, and I've already hit that. So thank you, everybody, for
absolutely
liking, subscribing, sharing, watching, commenting. I've had some really, really cool interactions. Even the guys that aren't, he played safe there. He didn't even go at it.
No.
Even the guys who say, Everything about this video sucks and I hate you and I want you know, no one's really said that. I've had a couple comments on the music. And maybe I'll address those now. I think I can hit the 4. If I can I bank it here? Cue ball here?
I like that idea. If you can get to the left side of it, it sure looks like you have full ball there, like he didn't move it enough.
Oh, no, I
No,
didn't.
you
Did
don't?
I?
Okay.
Did I
You
say
did
that?
call it in. You did call it in that pocket, but
Thought I did.
I don't know as if you were actually trying to make it or not.
Yeah, 10 ball tip. If you're playing the standard 10 ball, which is call pocket and no slop, always call a pocket for a ball.
Yes.
Because let's say I made it and I hooked myself. Let's say the 5 and the 6 were reversed. Let's say I have no shot in the 5. If I make the 4, I'm going to get it back anyway.
Right. Absolutely. Yep. Matt will just give it back to you.
What is going on with the clock there? Matt had 90 seconds for a while.
I was going to say, then 64, and yeah, so you just gave him all the time. We get it.
I don't know who's running. Is that Sam back there? Oh, Sam's a project manager. That's why.
He's used to fudging timelines for everybody. He's a
Right.
project manager. Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
It's the Bully Sam League.
Sorry, Sam.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Revenge. So this is really just a long game. I get Matt lulled into a false sense of security. I give him ball in hand, and I know he's going to give it back to me. That's the whole strategy.
You did this before. We discussed this the last match you played with him. You called it the delayed safety, to where you just let him play safe on it. Matt seems to have. That's twice now, Matt. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on you got to figure that strategy out, man. I mean,
This one, I don't know why. I would have liked to have been in this area and come like above. Maybe I was worried about hitting the 8. Maybe I was worried about getting behind the 7. But this, I have to dodge all this stuff now coming around.
Yeah, I almost would have liked to go 3 rails on that and go all the way down underneath of the 10 ball and have the 5, shooting the 5 into the side going up table. It's a
Yeah.
Because you had ball in hand, so you can set that, and that's one of those instances where you take the little bit tougher path from an easier shot to try and make the rest of the rack better.
I'm going to do a video on that exact concept of working harder on the easier shots to make the harder shots easier.
Yep.
Now, I did recover just about as well as you could from the 5 to the 6.
You certainly did, yes. Yeah, you're in pretty good shape here, so.
Bridging over the 8 here. I don't want to do anything fancy. I just want to come one rail out, back towards the 8.
Yep. Yeah. If the bridge is funny or something like that, yeah, that's not the time to try and put 3/4 of a tip of inside spin on it and come around the bottom of the 10 to get straight on the 8.
Or this. I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, right. Yep. And you don't even. You still don't mind that drifting a little forward there.
Yep.
You're better with that than trying to do something silly. It just had a little bit more top than stun, so you just went through the tangent line a little bit. Minor detail, though.
Yeah.
You're still okay.
Something silly is my middle name.
I bet your wife would agree with you. I don't know if she watches these or not. She probably can't put up with that much of you. So.
And as I say in every one of my videos, if you want to get better at shooting the money ball, put the money ball where it's racked. You'll notice that the template, it doesn't move much, and shoot these from all over the table. I'm going to hit this with a low outside and bring it 2 rails around so I don't scratch. Or I'm going to just miss it.
You're going to just mash it into the rail. Ugh.
I don't remember this match, so I've played so many games of pool since then.
Yep.
Including some of the most stressful matches of my life. Again, we'll get to that in a different series. But giving Matt a 3-game spot in a race to 5 is not a good idea.
That's some tough sledding. You're setting yourself up.
My God.
Whoa. Oh, Matt. Oh.
Did Matt feel bad?
He may have.
Matt shows almost no emotion when he plays, which is a great thing for pool. But it's really hard for doing commentary and figuring out what he's thinking.
He did kind of hang his head and hold his arm there a little bit as he walked away from the table. So he definitely knew that was not what he wanted.
Maybe he just knew that I should have been out and he felt bad for me. This is a good break too.
Oh, except he made one of the other solid color balls.
Yeah.
That all white one.
The break wasn't working well. What are you doing? Oh, Sam. So Sam is telling us a story here. And I don't think he realizes that we're like on camera. And I didn't really want to edit this out.
He's being extremely animated about it. If nothing else, I will give him that.
I think he's telling a story about someone in his league who came over while he was shooting to look down on a shot while he was shooting it like that.
Wow.
This brief interlude brought to you by Sam. You can't just move the cue ball wherever. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Oh, yeah.
What is he doing here, though? Inside past the 8? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I might have taken that in a different.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get to the potting line on the 2 past the 6, I mean, you had ball in hand. To come back up between the 6 and the 8 because you want to roll forward for the 3.
Yeah.
I guess there's ways. This is a way too. So, and he's fine. He got underneath of the 3, so he can go back up the table at the 5.
He has to use short cue. Now the short cue I have is a Predator. It's labeled as a short or a junior cue. I think it's a 51 or 52 inch cue. It's weighted really well. Really well. Uh-oh. Oh. And I had a Kamui medium tip put on it, so it has a decent tip on it. So it plays like a cue, except for you have to hold it way at the back, and it's not long, but it is weighted. You can get decent, action off of it and everything.
So where would you have gone from that 3 ball to get to the 5? Because it was kind of wide. Like, I don't know as if you try to play short side of that.
Hang on.
If we go backwards, I would assume the way he was hitting it, you try and go above the 8, like you go forward a little or a fair bit of left on it to try and pass the 8 and get to the long rail.
Problem is you're right on the rail here.
Yeah. Yep.
Putting that left spin on is dangerous. I probably would have just played.
You play for the cut on the 5, from distance.
And if you don't like the angle, you can always try to play safe behind the 7, play the 5 down table.
Yep. Yeah, I like that plan better.
As we'll watch the scratch again. Sorry, Matt. As we've seen with Matt in previous matches, he has played overly safe in a lot of. It's just ugly.
Yep.
He's played overly safe in a lot of his games. I'm surprised he didn't think of that.
Yeah, and that had enough front roll, forward roll, top spin, whatever you want to call it, it actually peeled out and made it come short. Had he not put as much top on it, it probably had the English to go around the top side of the 8, but unfortunate to scratch there off the 6.
I think that all comes back. That's why I was questioning the 1 to the 2, because the fact that he ran into the 6 off the 2 going down to the 3 is what put him on the rail and kind of caused that. Yep. And it wasn't really that he scratched on a 3, it's that he got off angle on the 2 to not get on the 3. What a super simple, straightforward game we play here.
Absolutely, yeah. 3 balls back when you didn't quite play the perfect shape or position and had to go from there, it affects the, shot 3 forward. That's easy to calculate. Calculus. You need calculus to figure that out. Multiple variables, In fact,
I'll put a link to my 9-ball every shot explained video where I go through some of that math. Oh boy, what's going on here? Okay. That's dangerous because you're going into the line of directly hitting the 8, but this works.
Awful close. You needed good speed control, and that's where the local knowledge of the table conditions comes into play.
You're playing on a fast table, especially in humid weather with bouncy rails, that can get way away from you.
Yes, absolutely. That's where when you travel for tournaments, you get caught out with that kind of stuff.
As we may see in some of my International Open videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice segue.
Absolutely. And it's not just you. The professionals run into that as well. You'll often see when they're playing in, first 2 or 3 days in a new venue and haven't had a bunch of table time, and they come to the TV table. Yeah, you'll see guys in the first game or two just totally blowing positions due to speed, and it's that the local table conditions.
Yep. Oh, I made one. Great. I'm glad I don't have to shoot this.
Right. Thank you.
I'm gonna make myself a note here. What I would like to do is I would like to get these. So right now, the last tiebreaker match is scheduled to be out Wednesday, which we're recording this on Sunday night, Wednesday the 3rd. What I want to do is I want to get all these done before, all the last 3 matches posted before, like the last one will be posted a week from today.
I think that's a good schedule.
So what I'll do is I'll reschedule the 3rd one to the 2nd. That didn't work anywhere near what he thought. He thought he was going to come here and back here.
Yep, he caught it so thin, and he didn't have any that'd be right spin on it to get it to, and you just needed to think about putting right spin on it, and that runs over behind the 3 ball.
For those of you who are playing rotation games and want to work on your safeties, this is the one to work on. This comes up in every single game where there's a ball up here somewhere and the cue ball is out here somewhere. And I see so many people take a flyer at this bank. Let's say that even with the 4 ball here and it being a big pocket and then having no shot on the 2 or whatever, you play this. Try not to use any side spin if you can. Sometimes you can't avoid it. Like here, I think I need to use a little bit of right. But what I'm doing is I'm playing the 1 kind of this way, and I don't really care where the 1 goes. I'm trying to play the 1 or the cue ball 2 rails behind the 5.
Right.
And it is a shot that will come up in almost every game you see. And if you don't practice it, it'll never work.
Yep. You need to really understand. I've seen it as I watch more and more high level pool and watch you playing high level pool, that 2 rails behind a ball in the corner, like that 2 rail pattern out of the corner, you need to understand that from multiple angles, how much English to put on it to get it there and not get it there, because it comes up a lot in rotation. Now
you see I did call it in the side, but that's just in case the 1 went off the 8 or the 6 in the side. I want to be at the table next shooting no matter what, because like I said, if I don't make, or let's say I make the 1 and I get completely hooked and I didn't call it, Matt's going to make me shoot anyway.
Yep.
So you might as well call and take it. And he has to jump this.
Yep. And it is much more successful to try the 2 rail path into the back of the 5 than a 1 rail path with speed to lay on it. And the 2 rail path you can do like you did and bump the 5 ball a little bit and still be fine, or end up short of the 5 ball. So you give yourself more room for speed. It's just more success more often.
And as the Fargos go up, the cue ball gets closer and closer to that 5 ball.
Absolutely, yes.
The 800 guys are going to lock you on that 5, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, then you're kicking. So that
where you're
then
kicking
you come
multiple rails, yeah.
Yeah, then you come to the next piece that you need to practice is kicking multiple rails out of those positions.
Right.
Because you're going to end up in them a lot.
Ooh, that was ugly. But I made all sorts of stuff, and I got to leave on the 2, so we're going to call it a win.
Absolutely. Hey, no, you planned that. You knew that if you hit it a diamond and a half short of the pocket, it'd carry him into the 9. I tell me, that's 650 planning. Come on, Adam.
631 as of today. Can't take credit for 650, although I was a 650 at one point before I got sick.
Okay.
That's a story for another day. I don't know what that was. Asserting my dominance over the table.
Right.
No, I think I have to play this in the corner.
Yes, yeah. I absolutely played in the corner with a little stun and a little left.
Yep.
Maybe if you really want to bit after it, but yeah. Yep. And this is another one of those shots that as you go up in Fargo, you need to be comfortable cutting that to the corner a lot because it affords you better position play, better position accuracy than trying to cut that into the side. Despite the cut into the side being an easier shot, it just doesn't give you position. That's something that I have picked up as my Fargo has started to climb a little bit. Oh,
that's a shot where if it was even in my table, in different conditions, could have easily rolled the extra couple inches to be behind the 6.
Yep, or even another inch, and you're tree topped over the 8 trying to cue at this, which
I think I kind of am, but yeah, not as much as I could have been. But yeah, you're right.
Yep, and that makes this monumentally harder because you have to jack up a little bit.
Just jeez.
And yes,
I'm gonna put there. I'm gonna put straight miss on that with a side of bobble.
Yes, yeah, and if that's something that is an inch shorter and you can level out and cue at it level, you
I make that every time. Yeah, right.
Much less likely to miss it. Yep.
I shouldn't say every time.
Yep. And
there's been I've already missed a couple of shots in here. This match that I should have made every time.
Yep.
That's gonna leave himself right on the rail.
On the rail. Yep. That's a demonstration of how much more difficult just a little bit of elevation makes a shot. So.
Mark Olson has told me the percentages, and I keep forgetting them, and he said them on a number of his broadcasts, but it's every degree is 1% or 1.5%. Once you get above 10 degrees, it's like 2.5 or 3%.
Yep.
For every degree. I mean, that's...
Yeah,
you take a shot you should make, and there's never a 100% shot. We always say 97%-ish, because out of 100, you're going to have a miscue or a weird thing, or you sneeze, or... like poor Todd,
or, whatever.
Poor Todd Jewell gets a fly, lands on his eyelash in his backstroke on a stream match.
Brutal.
I mean, how are you gonna? You're not gonna not flinch there. You're gonna flinch 100% of the time there.
Yes.
But you take and elevate it, and now your 97% is 77%.
Yep. Very quickly, and that turns into a leveled out 77% shot is something much harder on the table. That's that's like an 80-degree back cut or something.
It's about as straight as you can get for a leave. Very nicely done.
Yes.
Good golf clap for Matt. Matt is up 3-2. Now we are doing alternate breaks. I thought that was going right in the side again. I made a ball. The side ball, the two balls that are supposed to go here are not going.
Nope, they both went just a tiny bit high, the 5 and the 9. I was kind of watching them there, and they both went just like 2 inches high of the point.
We played this match in mid-October, but Wisconsin weather being what it is, I think it was like 75 degrees this day.
Yeah.
Or something ridiculous.
Something ridiculous for October.
What am I doing here? I'm not playing that. I called it, but I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
All I had to do was clear the 6. Now, putting the cue ball out in the middle of nowhere, or middle of the table here, this 2 ball cuts every angle off of here.
Yes.
Yep. I think he can get around it, but he has to put a lot of spin on it. Or pick it up and move the 5 ball.
Yes. Yeah, and this is one where you have to be careful with all ball fouls that you don't hit the 5 ball trying to put all that spin on it following through as well.
You actually put too much spin on it. Now, this particular tournament is cue ball fouls only, but the WPA rules recently changed, and those will filter down eventually.
Yes.
Now, your local bar league is not going to see all ball fouls for 20 years. But like the International Open tournament I just played in was all ball fouls.
Yes. Yeah, you will see the higher end amateur tournaments will go to all ball fouls now. Yep.
What am I doing here? So if I didn't have the walls here, and I've talked about this in the past, my walls are about 13.5 feet, and I really need 14. If my walls weren't there, I could have played this. I really would have preferred putting the cue ball here and following this, but
and rolling. Yep.
Purely because of the walls, I felt I wanted to be hooked or tree chopped over the 8 ball as well.
Yep. And that's why you don't draw that ball, because it brings this potential into play, even for a higher skill level player. That's why you don't draw that ball. That's why you play that follow.
I got that
And you-
two-railer shot down.
Two rail, bank it into the corner. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And the move to all ball fouls is also driven by the UPL. They play all ball fouls, even at their very basic league level. So
Right.
it's going to filter in quicker than you think, even to your just straight
no.
BCA
Oh, no.
leagues. It's going to come up. Oh,
I don't think that's what I wanted.
I'm betting not.
I don't know what I really wanted, but I'm guessing it wasn't that.
Maybe you wanted to give Matt ball in hand to get himself on the hill because you're going for that delayed safety again. I mean, this fourth dimensional thinking that you're
If I delay the
touting
safety
here.
too much, I'm not going to be in the finals.
This is true. Well, and this is a pretty open table. I
Right.
like Matt's chances of getting out here.
He wants to be just okay.
Oh boy.
I would have gone straight top on that with him a little inside and just come out here because middle of the table is where he wanted to be on that. Now he's still okay. He's looking to play it in the side and the cue ball going into the eights.
Yeah, see, this is one where I cut it down to the corner because playing it to the side brings too much traffic in.
If you hit the
In my
8 on
opinion.
this side, you're going to be behind the 7 a lot of the
Yeah.
times.
Yep. Yeah, no, I cut this down to the corner and you should be able to float it down and use the side pocket to kind of keep yourself off the rail. Well,
Or
he
that. Yeah,
went way further than I but whatever.
it works.
It's a shot. It's a
Now,
shot.
you could see he called it in the side, but I'm sure he said in the corner or something.
Yeah.
I'm not, even if he didn't say it, it's really obvious where he's shooting it. So I'm not the kind of person that if he says in the side and shoots in the corner, then I'm going to jump all over him for it because it's just not who I am. That was very nice.
That
Of
was
course,
very well.
he's riding every rail here.
Yeah, no, but that's a good example of a smooth stroke and staying dead still off the rail. He didn't move at all, put a very smooth stroke on it and worked out well.
This one, I think he just floats down here. Yep. Oh, he feels bad. And once again, my delayed safety tactic. Like, why shoot 6 balls when you can only shoot 4?
God, Adam, you're just so far ahead of the general populace and how you see this game. I don't know how anybody lets you play in their tournaments personally.
It's an advanced. It's in my advanced course.
Yes, yeah. That's
I figure
one
I'm
of
going to
those
sell my
advanced
advanced
things.
course for $1 million, and all I need to do is sell 1 copy, and I'm set.
Yeah.
I don't want to go for volume and sell it for $29 or $19 or whatever.
No,
I'm gonna go for broke, and you know what? We'll do the Walmart pricing. We'll do like $9,999.85.
There you go.
No,
Perfect.
$999,999.85.
Yes, yeah.
Rollback.
Right? Rollback pricing.
Here I'm. Looks like I have to play inside on this. Yep.
Yep, I would think so.
Okay, sorry. Had to turn off my space heater because it is winter in Wisconsin. We had a foot of snow yesterday. Yay.
Yay, winter.
So Matt, I think, should have had that one. I think he's given me two of my 3 games, if not all 3.
Yeah.
That's one a specialty that I have that I've done a lot. That one's scratching until the 9 ball hit it.
Yes.
Oh, good. He made it again.
And the 4 ball ruined his
Yeah.
party.
That's why I say, because I don't have to shoot this then.
Yes.
Now, would you kick this or would you push? The kick is, I don't want to call it easy.
And it does afford position because the 3 is cross table in the open.
And you typically play these with a little bit of inside, which is going to be upper left at this point. Well, I guess it's running spin.
Yeah.
In which case the cue ball tends to bounce out even more.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like, no, well, maybe not exactly like that.
Yeah. He caught it a little thin. He was still going into the rail.
Yeah.
Which kept the cue ball rolling down the rail. But
Now, for the 1 ball there, if it's frozen to the rail, it's a much harder shot than if it's just a little bit off.
yes.
So he didn't even go with that shot. he did the two-way safe. Essentially, he's banking that one rail to make it, but he's playing the cue ball that if he doesn't make it, it gets safe. Good things can happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Now he left me a shot here, but still to get from the 3 to the 4,
you're gonna need a shot. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's coming around naturally around this way, but where?
Yeah, the 6 ball is. If you put too much spin on that, the 6 ball is big.
You were saying
kind of like that.
Now at the time, it's funny because this was mid to late August, mid to late October.
Yeah.
Jeez, counting my months out there.
Yeah.
I actually a month and a half later, feel way more comfortable with my jump shots than I did here. This I got to get over the 6 quick, and I have to make sure I don't knock the 4 off the table or knock the cue ball off the table. All of this works pretty well. What I would have liked is I would have liked to hit into the 4 solid, send the 4 down this way, and leave the cue ball up here. I don't think you go at that jump to make it, because I think you cut it and the cue ball just flies back here by Sam. Hi, Sam.
Yeah. Yep.
Another.
I don't even think you really try to play that combo.
Right.
You just use the 9 ball as a stopper like that. Yep.
That was perfect.
You use the 9 to stop the 4.
This is a weird hit. All this stuff is in the way of the 1 rail.
Yep.
I think I have to go. Oh, geez. Here with a ton of draw to cut the angle off. I don't know. I don't like anything about this.
Mm-mm.
Take my extension here. Well, I don't know if I mentioned we are playing a 30-second shot clock, 1 30-second extension per rack, but we do give 60 seconds off the break. Okay, I'm massing it here and having it open up. Like that.
Yeah, you could tell you had a ton of spin because it actually came faster. It gained speed off of that first rail.
And I still missed it by 6 inches or so.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, and well, I don't know how you do it, but I'd have been looking at trying to get behind it 2 rails to come into the backside of it, which would have required even more spin going at that angle.
Right.
But yeah, that was tough. That was a good save.
There were a couple ways to do it, and they were all terrible.
Yeah. All very low percentage. Oh no. Well,
that's one way to get on it.
Oh no to oh yes. Okay, that works.
You're in no position. Wait.
Now, what do you do with the 6 here, though?
Can he clear the 7, making the 5?
There, yeah, potentially. Or do you warp? I think he was trying to warp draw it a little bit. Yep, like punch, warp, draw it.
Yeah, I normally like the warp draw shot, but not when you're 2 inches away from it. But maybe so you can always tell the angle on the table. Maybe he just had the dead scratch angle, which is why he did that.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Hard to tell from this angle.
Yep. We were camera hooked.
Yeah, I like that. Camera hooked, yeah.
And again, with the 2 railer into that corner, that seems to be a favorite of yours.
I'm honing in on it. By the end of the day, I'll be cutting it up here.
All right. Perfect.
Like the artillery guns in the Army. Not that I have any experience with that, but I played a lot of video games.
just refining your aim with the mortar gun. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's fair in horseshoes and hand grenades, so
And 9 ball. Well, this is 10 ball though.
Yeah, or no, everything's fair. No, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That's what I meant to say. Good Lord.
And 9 ball.
And 9 ball. Okay.
This I have to get an angle.
Yep.
Some angle. I either needed this side or this side of the pocket line. I couldn't have been straight on because I know what I had to play down to here.
Yep.
This one I can just bounce off the rails top. I don't think I need any side spin. Maybe a little bit of left.
And I like that too. I like making sure that you hit that second rail so you don't leave yourself dead flat on that second rail by trying to just slow roll into it. So you made sure you came out. This is still a very makeable shot, and the angle affords you the correct directional position to get to the 10. Well played.
Line.
Yep.
Ooh.
Eat your heart out, DVP.
I seriously do not remember this. I know the outcomes, but I do not remember exactly how they happened. Now, I did edit these together, but I try not to watch them when I edit them. I want this to be more of a reactionary thing rather than, hey, check out all the cool misses I made. Or misses. Maids I missed. Misses I missed.
Wow. We could go a lot of ways with the misses you made or the maids you misses.
I made the side pocket ball, I made the 10 ball, and did not make the 6.
Yeah, the 6
10 balls do not count on the break. They get spotted up. Actually, we are not playing early 10s at all. You can make them, and then they spot up and you keep shooting. You do have to call them. This is not pretty.
Not ideal at all, no.
I don't think the 4 goes anywhere.
I don't think the 5 goes anywhere.
Yeah, the 5 doesn't go anywhere, but if you can get close enough to the 5, you can play a really nice safety.
You can play a very nasty safe. Yeah, absolutely. Either side of it.
Get there. It's looking like the 1 doesn't even have a pocket. What am I doing? Where do you get cover?
Jeez. Are you... is this another delayed safety attempt?
I don't know what that was. I think I wanted to miss the 4 completely and put the cue ball up behind somewhere in this area.
Okay.
I think that's what the plan was, but flipping the 4 takes all the momentum off the cue ball. I don't think I hit it hard enough to even do that anyway. In a way, and this is not like I did it on purpose, but in a way, if you're going to miss at a point in the rack, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, Matt looks like he was lining up to see if the 4 would go in off of the 5, which I don't mind. That's a good way to move the 5, but I don't know if the 4 came around the 10 enough to cut that angle off.
Yeah, now he's so much angle in this 2 ball, he has to worry about getting a shot on the 2. Okay. Cut it a little thin.
Yep, cut it a tiny bit thin.
And now what kind of angle do I have on this thing?
You're pretty close to straight, I would think.
I think the cue ball is going here, and I'm looking at the same thing he was looking at.
Yep.
I almost wonder if I force this and just plan on going into these 2. It's hard to get hooked on just the 10. Now I say that. And see what happens here.
It's hard, but it's not impossible.
Okay, so I must have... Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
I got the 3-railer down.
The 3-railer on that one. Yikes. Yeah, drink to that. Good Lord.
Do I play this, or do I play a stop shot and leave the cue ball? It looks like I might be doing that.
It lays awful nice if the 4 gets into the 5, but...
So that's what I tried to do, but I needed to drift it over a half an inch, and it just stopped it dead. I hit it dead straight instead of... I needed to cut it just a little bit for the cue ball to drift over there.
Yeah, I think the problem with playing it is you know where the 4's going, but you're not sure of the 5. I mean, depending on how thick you catch the 5, it can go straight up the rail into the pocket, or you could catch it thick enough that it comes off and ends up behind the 7 ball, or in front of the 7 ball, rather.
And how far off I was on that, I didn't even hit the 5, I hit the 9.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Speaking of on top of the 7 ball, no, he's okay.
Oh, he got there, all right.
And this is, if it goes in the side, I take it in the side.
Yes. Yep.
Because, well, the only problem is you have to float forward, because if you get in this line,
right,
you just don't want to be behind the 10 ball.
Yeah, that's the line you want to be in.
There
for
you
position.
go. Yeah, this is good.
But
on these, I saw a video, and I can't remember who did it. When there's, I'll pause it in a while. I'll pause it right when Matt walks in front of the ball. Okay, when you have a ball in the pocket here, you want to pick where is the best place to put the cue ball. Like if you had ball in hand, you're going to put it either on this rail or on this rail. And it depends on where the ball is in the pocket, and it depends on where you're getting on. But one of them is usually always better for trying to get a leave, and that's where you want to be. You don't want to just go, I can just make the 6 from anywhere, so I want to get good. You want to get better on it. In fact, oh boy. Brian from FX Billiards just had a video on this recently, but the one I'm thinking of might have been Tor Lowry from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a Tor or I don't think it was Neil's. So maybe it was Dr. Dave had talked about
could have been too
the angles in and out from pocket hangers, in that there's a couple of natural angles. Nice shot there. Yeah, a couple of natural angles or natural positions. Like if you are on the side rail or the side of the long rail so that you're 90 degrees, then your cue ball comes out at 45 degrees across the table. Yeah. And if you're at the 45 degree angle, then the cue ball will come out at the 90 degree angle. So you can use that to maneuver your cue ball through those pocket hangers.
Yeah, I don't think the video I'm talking about was Dr. Dave because there wasn't that much math in it.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, the general concept. Brian from FX Billiards just did one a couple of weeks ago.
He did. Yep, I remember seeing it.
I think the one I'm thinking of was originally Tor about, like, if you have ball in hand, you would pick a certain.
Oh no, man. Oh boy.
If you had ball in hand, you would definitely pick a certain side of the ball, or which side. So when you're playing position, you have to think of that. Instead of just saying like, I just play the 5 on the side and I get position on the 6 anywhere, you actually put a conscious effort into it. So after 8 games, or actually 7 games, we are all tied up 4-4. We get the customary fist bump, which I cut out just to put in the video. We are not breaking well in this set at all.
Oh boy.
Oh
no. It went, yes, good
what
Lord.
Is with the side pocket here?
Oof. And that it was off of that side pocket that the cue ball went off of the point and ran down the rail to scratch even.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
At this point, I want to put the cue ball here and just fire into the 4 ball and break everything out, but I can't do that.
Yeah, no.
Would never do that. But the question is, can I get the 2-4 to go? Do I just go for the 2 and try to get on the 3? Do I play to break the 6 out with? This is a mess and a half. I don't know where to put the ball.
I mean, do you put yourself in a straight vertical line with the 2, if you will, and use the 6-8-4 to play safe? Roll the 2 down. That's a little much angle.
I'll tell you what I do here. I'm playing the cue ball right here and playing the 2 over the rail.
Yep.
And not hitting a rail. That was the problem with that. The worry with that shot is making the 4 an accident. All you have to do is tap it with the cue ball. So because of that, I hit it too light. And the 2 didn't get a rail by, half an inch maybe?
Half an inch, yeah. Yep.
Well, again, I like to call this, in my advanced strategy course, I call this the you deal with it play.
Okay.
You figure it out, Matt.
Yeah, you figure it out.
The question is, does the 6-8 go? Or does the 8 hit the 4 and they both hit points and come out? Because if that 6-8 does go, you could almost play cue ball down here and play the 3 into the 6.
Yeah.
The cue ball is going to be out here. The 3 is going to come out somewhere. I mean, it's asking a lot. It's a lot of planning and screwing around. A lot of things can go wrong with a lot of moving parts. He's going to play this here, but can he get past the 7?
I think so. I think he can hit it with just enough stun to go between the 7 and the 6.
Okay. So you're not trying to go between where the 3 and the 7 right now. Yeah, that was my worry. Because, geez.
And I agree with that being your worry, but I think it was, if you watch the cue ball motion, he he didn't stun it much. It took the forward. He needed to hit it with more speed, basically, which is
right. Because then you hit the
in that
7 and you
situation.
still are fine.
Yep.
Matt rocking the cool autism awareness jersey.
Yeah.
Now he's
awesome.
going to kick this in, and we're not going to be able to see it because his head's in the way. Get out of the way.
Boy, he had to come close. Yeah.
He made it.
Based on the
He's still
angles, he
shooting.
had to come close. Yep. Yeah, the 4 ball's gone, and he's still shooting. And he opened it up, put the 8 ball in, conceivably the worst position on the table, if you will.
What do you do here? Do you play safe or do you go for this? No, he was trying to play safe. Oh, look at this.
Oh, and he put the 7 ball right next to it. Good. Matt says, I had to deal with that. You deal with this, Adam.
Right. Wow.
What a nice guy. And on Hill too. I mean, hey.
Now the question is, do I even go for the 5 ball here? If not, where do you play safe? I mean, you don't have to get snooker safe here. I think I'm going at this.
I think it's worth it. Because
Oh.
yeah, because there are worlds where that went a little.
I was thinking if I can get here, play it and then follow in, but that is dangerous. This angle, the cue ball is going right into this. The only issue here is if I double kiss the 7 perfectly so that it just pops the cue ball out. But I think because I'm going to be putting some low and some right on it, I think that's almost an impossibility.
Yep.
Famous last words.
It is highly unlikely, but yep. I like it. And again, this is another example of cutting a ball to the corner versus playing it in the side. So that's the 3rd time in 5 racks that's come up or something. That must be important.
Split both balls. Oh, look at that. Splitting both balls was the key.
That worked out about as well as you could possibly hope.
Right. And I don't have the greatest shot on the 7 here, and I'm going to be on the wall a little bit. I'm going to have to use a short cue too. Oh, this is horrible. So what we do is if we have to use the bridge or the short cue or anything, we'll pause the clock and we'll just restart it for people. We're not, as I've said in other videos, we don't have the shot clock to call fouls on people. We have the shot clock just to give the extra pressure and just keep the games going.
Yep.
I missed it.
You missed them both.
Oh, and did you see where I hit the cue ball?
Yeah.
It hit the corner enough to fly forward, kind of like Matt's break.
Yeah, right off the point. Yep. That makes this a pretty nasty back cut, and you got to have 0 designs of trying to hold this. You're hitting this cue ball to go up and down the table twice, if not 3 times.
I put left on it to go exactly what he just did.
Yep.
He got goofy on it. But this is, again, 4th time in 5 racks or whatever that I play this in the corner.
Yep. Me too. That is.
Even if you come out down here, he's going for the side.
Yeah, you don't even need to get middle table because of where the 10 ball is. You just need to get a foot off of the rail. Make this in the corner and get a foot off the rail, and you're okay on the 10 ball. You're fine.
He's almost out of time too.
Oh.
He did exactly what I said. Just make it and shoot it at the angle where you can make it, and the cue ball just comes and you get a longer shot on the 10. But man, Hill. Missing the second last ball, and I should be out here. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't. That worked out pretty okay.
That's pretty good speed. Yep. And again, that is not as easy as you just made it look. That's an easy ball to have too much topspin on, and that ball catches the topspin off the rail and sits there a foot from the corner.
Center ball is where you want to go with that, maybe even a little below center.
Yep,
hey, I finally hit a ball clean into that pocket.
Wow.
Oh. So, let's go back to this view here. So there we have it. I barely squeezed out the victory there. Theoretically, I should have been out after I broke out that 7 and 8 off the 6 ball. but I missed the 7. Then Matt should have been out. Matt bobbled the 8, and it's just the pockets on this table are not very forgiving, especially since they the cloth is 2 years old now. Granted, we're the only ones that play on it. It's not like a standard bar table with people doing bar things on it, but it is 4.5-inch pockets that play much tighter because the cloth is worn, and they don't play as forgiving as your club tables that slide around a lot and everything.
Right. Yep. The cloth is at the point where it has wore in enough that those shots bobble more than slide into the pockets. Yep.
Now I did polish the pool balls about a week before that match, but that stuff wears off too. But anyway, so what we have here is we have the scenario of me beating Matt for the play-in spot, and the next match is going to be the finals of what we hope is the Beat Sam League.
Yes.
It could also be the Broken Spirits League. I probably is going to be the Broken Spirits League for one of us.
Sam will make his triumphant return to the table after having had to be no part of all of these playoff games. My only question is he rusty? Has he lost some of his match polishing, if you will, because you guys have been playing for I guess I don't know real time whether this was a week or 2 or whatever, but yeah, there's been some time has passed since you guys have been playing the play-in, play-off, and then this final match here. So
real time, we did all the last 5 matches in the same day.
Oh, well, never mind then. No, not never mind.
Yeah, that is. So Sam didn't play. Sam wouldn't have hit a ball until after this match. Just, we gave him as much time as he wanted to warm up.
Right.
But yeah, he got confused as whether he needed to be here or not. We were going to do all 3 tiebreakers, the play-in and the finals all on the same day, and just start like 1 p.m. and just go until however long it took. And most of these matches were decent. They were right around an hour, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, not bad.
But yeah, we did give him time. But yeah, he did not see the first 2 or 3 matches. He was there to run the clock in this last one. Maybe he was there for the one before it. I don't know. It was 100 million years ago in dog years or whatever, pool years, pool balls hit years. But anyway, do all the YouTube stuff. Make sure you like and share and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Next match will be the season finale of season 1 of the BS League. And hopefully that means the Beat Sam League and not the Buffoon Squad. It probably will be the Buffoon Squad League. But hopefully it won't be Adam's Broken Spirit League. But that's a different acronym, so that doesn't think. But anyway, Trevor, thanks much for helping out. We will see you in the next one. And until next time, I don't have a tagline, so do whatever you do until the next time between my videos.
Enjoy, folks. See you later.